Well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I'm JuddlePlays and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. In the last episode, which was, oh my god, it's been a good while since the last episode, we did the main homeworld of this thing, which is Midnight Mountain, and we also did Agent 9's lab. In this episode, well, we're going to be starting with the backtracking to Evening Lake, because we have some missions we need to get done in Evening Lake now that we have basically beaten Scorch, which that was 2 episodes ago or whatever. At least I'm pretty sure it's Scorch, yeah. Because for some reason, whenever they said, like, Scorch, like, it's like, oh, Scorch is the name of a level in, like, Spyro or something. I thought it was Toasty, but no, at that time, I did not know Scorch was a level in Spyro 2, but here is Zoe right now.
Princess Amy showed me a place called Starfish Reef. She says there's an egg hidden in there. I think Sparks should check it out.
Well, I think Sparks should check it out too, so let's go in there. And now, well, the main reason, or actually you're probably wondering, why has it been like 2 weeks or so since the last time I've actually recorded this project? Well, the main reason for it being 2 weeks since then was because of school. Yes, I have started my junior year of high school, and with junior year of high school, it is definitely probably going to be one of my hardest years of school, or especially my hardest year of school to date. I don't know how hard senior year is going to be compared to this, but let's just say junior year has shown that it is the hardest one as of right now. Because it's just, I'm taking AP US History, and there's no other AP classes that are there's no other AP classes that are given, I mean, at least for my grade or whatever, because I know there is an AP Biology, but I will not be able to take, actually no, yeah, well, I'm not really going to take that until senior year, or I don't even know if I'm going to take that. I'm probably going to end up taking that eventually, like, when I become a senior, because, well, I'm a little smarty pants, and I guess that I need to try as hard as I can to get certain things done, because I am a smarty pants like that. And also, if you haven't noticed already, we are shooting a lot of starfish in here, because this is actually Starfish Reef. Now, I remember this being slightly hard. I just don't know, I mean, I think I remember one little area that was slightly hard, but it's been a while since I've played it, so I have no idea, actually, and luckily we have a little health butterfly in here, because I definitely need that health butterfly right there. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is it's been a little while since I've actually, like, well, played the game, so I might be a little rusty on this, but it seems like I'm doing okay with this, because I've noticed that as long as I go really slow, I am usually fine. But more on the school part is that, with school, I've been having a lot of homework, and I've just decided that even if I do have free time, I don't want to try and concentrate on recording, because most of the time I want to just watch videos, because that is something I like. I'm not like one of the YouTubers that don't watch Let's Plays, because they just find, it's either like they find Let's Plays not entertaining, or they just don't like the Let's Plays. I personally like watching Let's Plays on YouTube. I watch a good amount of people. I mean, I'm subscribed to a lot more people than I watch, like, consistently, because, well, maybe it's because I sub to someone for one project and they start another project that I don't like. Because that's another little rant I could go on, is that how some people are like, oh yeah, you know, if you subscribe, you are, like, obligated to watch every single video I put out. Which I'm kind of like, well, if someone does, like, a Let's Play of, let's say, The Last of Us, because I have not played that game, and I don't want to see a Let's Play of that game, because I kind of want to play that game. But I just either haven't found the time, or have just been kind of a little lazy on actually going and playing that game. So that's personally why I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't want to see Let's Plays on it. Kind of like the group Brain Scratch Comms, they're doing that game, and I'm like, I did start watching them, but I'm like, I don't want to keep watching them, because, well, not, I don't want to keep watching them, I just don't want to watch them currently, because of that game right there, and I also want to turn around so I get that guy. But right here, this area here, this is the area I had a lot of trouble on when I first played this, like, little level here. Because all of these little generators and starfish and the other guys that shoot the fire, they're everywhere, so you have to be really careful, because I believe there's another generator around here, but the generator is guarded by one of these guys here, which they're very hard to get, because I'm trying to get them in a nice and easy way, which actually I forgot, these generators here, they're actually kind of like, you have to shoot them, and then you can shoot the one there, which I'm about to die anyways, but I got that, so let's die. Ooh, those mines are actually really good, because they kill them in, like, one hit, or you die, and then you can't do them, so never mind about that. I'm gonna try that for this next round, though. Okay, I actually got that, so that is actually really helpful, because now I can freely go on to getting this guy, hopefully, and then that is done. I mean, I barely have any health left, but that is done. And I believe you have to kill all of those guys before you can continue anyway, so that is why. But, that time, whoa, God, I almost died again. But that time definitely did not take as long as the first time I tried doing this. But first things first, I am probably going to be killing these guys here, because I do not want to die again, because that would be really bad. And luckily there was that health thing right there, because I was basically one hit away from dying. And I keep accidentally hitting my L3 button for some reason, because I guess my left pointer finger is kind of hitting that. Or is it index? Because I believe it's also known as like an index finger or whatever, but I've always called it a pointer finger for some reason, because like it's the finger that points at things. I mean, I know all the other ones are still ring, middle, and, like, pinky, and I don't even know if there's any other name for a pinky. And, oh, that's actually one thing. I must have got hit or something, because I didn't go to full sparks, but I am yellow sparks, though. So that is something, and I believe there is a fire... No, maybe there isn't a fire-breathing one here. But I believe this is another area that's kind of hard, because of all these freaking things right here being respawned or whatever. So let's just get this out of the way here, so I can turn around and then get these guys. Because I believe there's actually multiple ones on each side. Well, more like, I mean, there is one on one side, one on the other side, and then once you get rid of one of them, it makes it just a tad bit easier to get this one on this side. Because then now you go here, and it's like, oh yeah, it's not even close to hard, well, not even close to as hard as it was prior to doing that. But now we just have to deal with these guys. But luckily, personally, this isn't really the hardest part of the level. Like, the hardest part of the level to me is definitely that one part with those ones that regenerate these guys, which I believe there is another one like that up here. But I'm not exactly sure about that. No, it is not. Okay, thank God. I believe it's only one of those like that. And, I'm actually happy that it only took me 3 tries to get through that one, because I don't know exactly where the checkpoints are on these levels. Holy, turn around, because I am getting bombarded by these guys. Holy Jesus. Okay, let's turn around there. Now, wait, where are we? It looks like we're in a boss area, but I don't think we are, because we're kind of in this area, but it looks like we just need to kill some of these guys, and I need to also watch out from getting hit, because that would also be a really bad thing, because I am getting close to getting dead. Is that really a word, getting dead? I mean, it is a word, but it's not like a correct phrase, or so-called, or whatever. And oh my goodness, little starfish, you are like going crazily crazy. I don't even know how crazy you're going. You're just going like really crazy. And also I'm a little paranoid because I'm afraid if I die again, I'm gonna have to start from like a really far, like an area really farther back or whatever. I'm not exactly sure though, because I'm not exactly sure how the checkpoints work in this level, and I believe that's all the stuff I have to get here. So I guess we can just keep going on. And also, prior shoot like this, but ooh, that was actually really nice. That is kind of a way to know that there's a boss coming up, because one, we got a checkpoint, so it doesn't even matter anymore, because we're going to be facing this boss anyways, which I think I know what boss this is. I believe this is the... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. I thought it was like a crab thing, but looks like it's this manta ray, which I vaguely remember the manta ray. All I know is it does this cool thing at the end, but that's basically all I know. And all I know is it's actually kind of a little annoying to hit these, because once you get farther into these bosses, like, the patterns aren't really that complex. It's just they get really annoying to try to hit. Also, do not do that, because that can happen. Like here, I'm trying to hit this guy, and it's not really working out that well. Because one, I keep getting hit again, and all that jazz and stuff, so, I might actually die from... I died. Well, I kind of thought I was going to die anyways, and now I have no idea how far I am on this episode. I think I'm, like, getting in the 10-minute mark because of how long this is taking, but I have no idea because I did do a lot of cutting out before that, but I'm trying to find a correct, easy way of getting this. But now, thinking of it, I probably should have just started the battle like this, or let's say, rephrase it, I should have died first, because then I would have had full health, and also I'm turning when I don't want to turn, because that is something I need to watch out of, because I should probably just keep turning like this, and then shooting him, because he basically does the same pattern each time. It's basically the same pattern. Also, he does the same thing with shooting the freaking mines or whatever, and those mines, they're just like very annoying and stuff, and I could actually get all the gems now if I wanted to, because I believe if I didn't miss any, I should have all the gems, and I should be about ready to get all the stuff I need to get, but I don't know. And I believe now that we are approaching the... God dang it. Now that we're approaching the halfway mark, he should be going into a second form, which this second form is he splits into two separate beings. And now these two separate beings make a whole bunch of these guys, which can be really annoying, but I guess they stop regenerating eventually, because, well, if they didn't stop regenerating, it'd be, like, crazy a lot. And, oh god, I can't believe I actually got through that. Okay, let's just keep doing this and hopefully being able to get all of these guys out of the way. But it does seem like this part's easier than the other part, at least easier to hit some of these guys, at least. And now, I'm not exactly sure how much you have to do with hitting these guys, because I believe once, you'll get rid of one of them, then you can, like, get rid of the other one or something like that. But now is just going to be the really hard and annoying part of just going back and forth, shooting these guys, because it seems like the manta rays aren't that smart. So they're, like, following me, and then I can, like, get around them on the other side, and then just keep shooting them, as long as I don't spend my time too much like I almost did there. And also, don't really worry about all the manta ray babies they're, like, producing or whatever, because they're always just gonna keep reproducing them if you kill any of them. So it's kind of like, just concentrate on the manta rays here, and you should be perfectly fine on this boss. And oh my god, this boss is taking a lot longer than I wanted it to, because I'm taking my time like crazy, because I barely have any more hits I can take with Sparks. So that is why I'm like, you know what, let's be very cautious here, and let's just not worry about it. And now we only have this one last guy to take care of, so I should be able to hit him like this if I try doing this way. And we should not, oh god, we have like a sliver of health left, and we got him. Anna Shauna. Or Anna Shawn, actually. I know I usually don't talk during those, but I guess that can be a little bit different. And now, is that the last gem I need? I don't think so, but are there any other gems I had missed? Oh, I think I know what happens. Now that you beat that, this opens, and you can get all these gems over here. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. And that is all 200 out of 200 gems. And now this Sparks level is actually complete with probably a lot less trouble than I thought it was going to be, but I am not exactly sure if I thought it was going to be a lot more trouble, a lot less trouble, or something like that. But it definitely was it had some trouble to it. But let's talk to Zoe.
When I saw that giant stingray, I thought you were a goner, Sparks. But you sure showed him. Now the magic from the egg has made you even stronger, so you can take one more hit for Spyro.
And now, this is a really cool thing. We can't really show it off right now because we have a green Sparks, but now we can basically take another hit with Sparks, which is really awesome. So now you see we have a gold thing, it's kind of like that. But if we get another one, we get a second area to the gold thing, and now we have a little glow to Sparks. That means he can get hits 4 times, because 1, 2, or would it be 5? I'm not so sure. But anyways, we do have something in Fireworks Factory we need to go back and do, because we have the Agent 9 section. And the reason I did the Sparks level before the Agent 9 section was because now that we have the extra health with Sparks, we actually get extra health in the Agent 9 section, which you'll see later. Because let's just say the extra health in the Agent 9 section is definitely going to be really appreciated. That is all I have to say about that. But right now, what we have to do is we basically just have to go all the way over here. Or, well, not all the way over here, but there is a little area we can go to, and I guess I'll cut out till I get to it. Speedrunning tactics are awesome, but now we can go down here, which I believe there are no gems to get. And also, one thing here, you can actually talk to these signs, and they'll say something. Come on in, it's laser time. I believe they say the same thing. I never showed it with any of the other characters, so I decided to show it right now.
Hey, Spyro! I'm helping a kid called Handel recover some secret rocket plans the sorcerer stole. You know, I'm always ready to kick some Rhinoc booty!
Now, one thing about this mission is we're not going to be getting this whole thing done in this episode. That is definitely for sure.
Hi, Agent 9. Behind those doors are some pretty scary ninjas. I bet you could use your sharpshooter skills to take them out. Remember, press the circle button to shoot, and use L1 and R1 to dodge left and right.
And now, this is something I'm not a big fan of with Agent 9. He has first-person segments, which you can press L1 and R1 to strafe like that. But these first-person segments are definitely not the best thing in the world. I will definitely say that I am not really a big fan of these, but they are a cool little thing to, like, start off with. But first, I believe they're actually... Okay, we don't want to get it right now. But there is a little cool secret I can show you eventually. But I'll show it to you after I get through this room here and get this guy that is not actually expecting me. Because personally, let's just say, these guys aren't actually that bad. The ones that shoot are the worst, like these. Because they'll start shooting at you, and what'll happen is you'll try doing it and then that'll happen. I believe there's actually a thing. Oh, wait, what did I get hit by? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I getting hit? Oh, he's right. I thought I got you. Okay. I didn't even know what I was getting hit by there. I was like, what the heckliness or whatever. But now that we are actually down to 50 health, which I believe that is a green Sparks, I'll show you one little cool thing you can do. Now that we have this section done, we can actually go back into here, and we can actually go into our first person, and we can shoot up here. And now this is actually a skill point, so that makes it so we get all this health back. But we also get this really cool weapon, which I had never even knew this was here the first time I played the game. So that's kind of really bad. But basically, we have extra shots. We have a machine gun that you can basically hold down the button and you can shoot a whole bunch like this, which is really cool. But we only have like 500 of them, so I'm going to try to hold off on using them not for a while or whatever. Also, see these little like let's just say lightning bugs here? Well, yeah, they're your health. You don't have to worry about like saving up on them because you can always go back and they usually respawn, and that is really nice. And there are a lot in this level, so you're going to be abusing that power a whole crap load in this part. But now with this machine gun, it does make it a lot easier to shoot some of these guys. But also, if it is getting too overwhelming, you can just go back into there like that. But first, I do want to get that over there done with. Hopefully, at least. Okay, I think I did get that done. Now I can just get rid of these guys. But I do want to try aiming up here. Because, oh crap, are there... Oh, this guy's still trying to shoot me, but I don't know how that's going to work. But first, I'm just going to be getting some of these guys out of the way, because it seems like he's not actually going to be shooting me. Oh, no, 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 he's going to be shooting me. Okay, never mind about that. Let's get rid of those. Are there the ones over? No, okay. Are you really? Okay, I'm going to leave you there for now, because you're not going to be harming anything. All I really want to do is I just want to shoot the guys off the ceiling, because that makes it a lot easier to not get hit by some of these guys, or, like, not be surprised by them, I guess I can say. Because, remember when I said, and I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the game or not, but I said, like, there are some levels where I just really don't like. I mean, there are some levels that I really just don't like in this game. This is one of them, because it's just, the controls are very weird, it's kind of weird or whatever, and I haven't even used 100 of these yet. That is actually really weird. Also, I don't know what happens if you die in this here, because I believe what'll happen is, I don't know if you lose your weapon or not, so I'm going to try keeping the weapon for now. That's just going to be me, and also I should really try concentrating on getting these things. Also, another little thing, Agent 9 has no way of directly attacking gems or boxes, so what you really have to do is you actually kind of have to shoot every single thing or box you see to get the gems in them. So it's kind of a little obnoxious, but it's kind of like anyways like that. But then again, this whole level's obnoxious, having to go through here in first person, not even on rails. But don't worry, there is one later in the game that is on rails, so that's going to be even more fun. And now thinking of it, these things here, they're not that much different than the ones like the other ones or whatever. And now, ooh, look, another room with ninjas. There is not exactly much you can talk about in this area here, because it's basically all just go through here, kill ninjas, go through here, kill ninjas, go through here, kill ninjas, go through here, eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Which is kind of funny because I used to have a dog that I guess, well, I had him for a really long time, but I guess when I was a kid, for some reason, I really liked peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, so I named him Peanut Butter and Jelly Sandwich Puppy. And that, I know some of my friends over YouTube know that his name was Peanut, that's what we called him, and it's kind of sad that he went, but I don't know. I probably wasn't as sad as I should have been when he died, which is kind of sad, but I think I've already discussed that before. And also, at least one thing that I don't want to sound like a dick here, but I remember one thing about, like, not having a dog anymore, at least, is that there's a lot less barking chances in this in any, like, games or whatever, because I believe I started this whole Let's Play after he was gone, and, like, it's kind of, like, I mean, I still have a cat, but cats don't bark. I mean, they meow, which sometimes he meows, which is kind of sad, because I believe what happens is, like, he gets a little bit sad that, like, he doesn't have a buddy to hang out with, so he really likes hanging around humans now, which is kind of cool. But I do believe we eventually will, like, my family will eventually be getting another dog in the future, so that is an upside of things. Oh god, that guy shot me. Well, no duh, that guy shot me, because that's what happens when it's a gun. Oh yeah, look at that. he's like in the wall again, which is stupid because sometimes if they're in the wall, they can still shoot you like that, which is really stupid. Okay, thank you for getting that. Is there any more guys around here? Which luckily, I believe we are getting really close to the end of this segment at least. So let's get this guy here. I want to actually get a little bit more health here, because that would be really nice if I got a little more health. But now that we are done with this first part, like very close to done with this first part of the segment, I'm probably going to have to say the end of the episode is coming up soon, because I don't want this episode to go really, like, extremely long or whatever. But now that we got that, let's go in here and get an egg. Patty.
Help! It's inside!
Will we be able to, will we be able to save Handle? Well, you'll find out in the next episode of Let's Play Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. I've been JuddlePlays saying see you later, and goodbye after I get this last little gem here. Goodbye.